You have to get to a point where you don't care so much about what people say. You have to get to a point where you understand that this is your life. They don't have to walk in your shoes. They don't have to experience your experiences. They don't have to go through what you go through. This is your life. And when you realize that you hold so much power in your own hands just by realizing that it's your life. You have to understand that you have control. They don't have control. But when you worry so much about them and you make decisions based off what they think or what they say, you giving your power away. You giving your power away. I mean, I just feel like people would be so much more happier when they actually realize that what people got to say about them don't even matter at the end of the day. As long as you ain't around here just doing stuff crazy and doing people wrong, live your life how you want to live it. Do what you want to do, because at the end of the day, you gonna go under that grave. You gonna go in that casket and go under that ground by yourself. Do you want to die and know that you did the stuff that you wanted to do? Or are you going to die? And what they say is so many dreams out in grave sites because so many people died and they just held in those dreams and those things that they wanted to do because a lot of them probably was worried about what other people had to say. Or they probably just didn't have the courage to. I don't know, but what I'm really trying to say is that stop worrying so much about what the people got to say. You really have to get to a point where you have courage and believe in yourself. You really have to believe in yourself. You really have to go after the things you want to do and do the things that you want to do, because you're really not going to know until you actually do the thing, or until you actually, you know what I'm saying? And the reason why I'm talking about this is because, I'm a person that, man, literally a good bit of my life, I worry so much about what people had to say about me. I made decisions based off what people had to say about me. I did things based off of other people and their thoughts and their words, not because of what I truly wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? And it's not right. I'm just getting to a point where I'm doing majority of the decisions that I'm making are because of they what I really want to do, and not me caring about what the next person say or asking. I used to be the person that would always ask people for their opinion or their input on something before I did it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm at a point now where it's like I go within. I trust my instincts. I trust my intuition. I trust my inner voice. I trust myself. And I hope that you can get to that point where you trust yourself enough to be able to make a decision, to be able to do a thing where you're not worried about what people outside of you got to say about it. If you want to go cut your hair, cut your hair. If you want to go lock your hair up, lock your hair. If you want to go move across the country with your boyfriend, do it. Why worry about what people got to say? Because I'm going to tell you something. When they make their decisions, when they do the stuff that they want to do, they ain't going to worry about what you got to say. They ain't going to care about what you got to say. And a lot of times, y'all, people literally living their own little lives. People got their own little things going on. They ain't even really worried about you like that. You put way more time on worrying about whether they worried about you, and they ain't even thinking about you. They got their own thing going on. Everybody is in their own little bubble, in their own little world, doing their own little thing. And a lot of times we'll sit there and be so worried about what they thinking, what they saying. Oh, so-and-so gonna say this, so-and-so gonna say that. When a lot of times so-and-so ain't even got their butt on you. Just don't worry so much about what people got to say, because at the end of the day, you're going to live and you're going to be so sad and you're going to be so depressed because you're not doing what you really want to do. And then you're going to always be wondering, what if? Well, what if I had took that job? Yeah, it paid a little less, but what if it was work that I really truly enjoyed doing? Well, what if I had a dated that boy? Or what if I had a went to that college? What if I went to a different church home? You know what I'm saying? You'll always be wondering what if, because you made your decisions based off other people. Get to know thyself, man. Sit with yourself. Sit with yourself. Talk to yourself. Understand yourself. Ask yourself, why am I doing the things that I'm doing? Stop worrying so much about what people got to say. I have an 8-year-old son. He wanted his hair twisted up, locked up so bad. He begged me for months, y'all. He has begged me for months, but I was waiting to let his hair grow a little bit longer. And so I twisted his hair this weekend. And my baby literally told me this weekend, he said, Mom, my dream came true. And I thought it was so sweet that, you know, at such a young age, I just thought, to me, it made my heart smile to know that I made his dream come true. He's 8, whatever. That was a dream of his, right? And so he was so happy about it. And then he went to school yesterday. And I told him before I dropped him off, I said, do you like your hair? He said, yes. I said, listen, because I know how kids are, right? I had already told him, don't worry about what nobody got to say about your hair. As long as you like it, that's all that matters. Don't listen to what these kids gonna have to say, because I'm telling you, some people probably gonna be mean and talk about your hair. I told him that. He said, okay, Mama. He got out the car, he went to school. As soon as he got off the bus, I got a call. He was crying. Like, Mama, I don't want my hair twisted no more. I got bullied today. People were staring at me. People were talking about me. And I'm trying to tell him, as his mom, as a woman, as a person that cares so much about what people had to say, I'm trying so hard to get him to understand. I know he's so young, but I'm trying to get him to understand that don't worry so much about what people have to say. It's about what you think, what you like, what you feel about you. How do you feel about your hair? What do you like? Do you like your hair? So I'm telling him, I know words are very powerful. So I try not to just say, well, they just words. They don't mean nothing, because no, it's a lot of words that people have said to me in my life that have stuck with me my whole life. So I don't try to say that words are just words, but I try to tell him that you literally have to just understand that people are gonna say mean things. People are going to not always like what you like. People are not gonna always compliment you. But it's important that you understand that this is your hair. It's your hair. If you like your hair, it doesn't matter about what they say. It don't matter. Forget what they say. If you look in the mirror and you like your hair, cool. You like it, right? And so that's what led me to talk about this in this video today, because I am a person that cares so much about what people had to say about me. I made a lot of decisions based on what people had to say. I did a lot of things because of what I felt like they would like, what I felt like they would agree to, or what I felt like they said was considered right. No, it's so important that you get to know yourself. It's so important that you trust yourself and you listen to yourself and you question why you're doing what you're doing, and you be, you be, what's the word? You gotta be, come on, give it to me. You have to have such a conviction and belief in yourself that you don't even allow nothing to persuade what it is that you're trying to do. You have to have a knowing that this is what I want to do. This is what I like. This is me making a decision because of me. Okay, if I'm right, I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Whatever, but let me I feel good knowing that I can trust myself, knowing that I can make a decision on my own, knowing that I don't have to worry about what you got to say about it. I don't have to worry about what she got to say, he got to say about it. It's about me. It's my life. And when you get to that point where you can trust yourself and where you can believe in your own actions and your own choices, and you can believe in that you can make the decisions that's best for you in your life, you're going to be so proud of yourself. You're going to be so proud of yourself. I guarantee you all that depression and sadness going to start going away. Because you starting to do the things that you really want to do. Not the things that you feel like other people want you to do. Not the things that make other people happy, but the stuff that make you happy. Okay? So listen, that's really all I got for today. I just hope that more people will learn to trust themselves and listen to themselves and do the things that they want to do and not the things that everybody else outside of them want them to do. Trust you. Get to know you. Sit with yourself. Please get off of these phones scrolling on this social media and reading everybody else's thoughts, and go and sit in silence and listen to your own thoughts. Listen to your own voice. Ask yourself questions and answer them honestly and truthfully. Get to know yourself, okay? Get to know yourself and trust yourself and make decisions based off of you and not everybody else outside of you. And I promise you, I truly believe this has helped me, and this has been my life experience, and hopefully this message can touch at least one person. I truly believe that you will be a whole lot more happier. You'll be a lot more at peace. You will have more joy. You will enjoy this journey a little bit more when you learn to trust yourself, when you learn to listen to yourself, when you learn to stop caring so much about what people got to say about you. Because when it's all over, as far as I know, they gonna still be here doing their thing, and you gonna be gone. Do you want to live knowing that when you leave that you at least tried to do the stuff that you said you wanted to do? Or you gonna leave here and take it all with you, wondering what if? That's all I got, y'all. Be sweet until next time, okay? Bye.